we're here maybe to give you the platform to apologize to the First Lady for your statements that you made about her possible connection to Jeffrey Epstein.
That. That's not going to happen.
First Lady Melania Trump puts a $1 billion bounty on the head of Hunter Biden, legally, over false and defamatory Epstein comments. Now, before you think like, oh, well, of course she could never win something like this. It's America, you got First Amendment, protection here. The Daily Beast has retracted and apologized for the exact same thing. Oh my goodness. Let's just pop over here to show you the seriousness of this threat. Daily Beast apologized and retracts whole article alleging that Melania Trump has a Jeffrey Epstein link. This is a massive backfire. Let's just read sort of the body that has been left in the wake of Melania Trump to show you exactly how serious this all is. Daily Beast took down an article on Thursday alleging a modeling agent contacted notorious sex predator Jeffrey Epstein and introduced Melania Trump to her husband, President Trump. The article, which detailed claims made by Michael Wolff, the Daily Beast podcast, who Michael Wolff can probably come get it as well, was replaced with an editor's note apologizing for any confusion. First Lady's lawyers contacted the left-wing outlet. After the story was published, the Beast received a letter from Melania Trump's attorney challenging the headline and the framing of the article, says the editor's note. After reviewing the matter, the Beast has taken down the article and apologizes for any confusion or misunderstanding. The original headline, body text, image URL, and article were all scrubbed from the website. Michael Wolff, he's like the creepy little like author. He looks like a literal potbelly goblin. I don't know why this guy would ever have any access to anyone or anything. But anyway, Michael Wolff, who President Trump last month blasted as a third-rate reporter, laughed at by even the scoundrels in the fake news, charged in an interview with the Daily Beast podcast Saturday that Melania was very involved in Trump's relationship with Epstein. She's introduced by a model agent, both of whom Trump and Epstein are involved with. She's introduced to Trump in that way, says Wolff. Epstein knows her very well. The author has drawn heavy skepticism from journalists in the past. Wolff is a shoddy, dishonest journalist, and his book has been read with suspicion, says left-wing journalist Ajit Hare in New Republic, arguing that Wolff clearly plays loose with the facts, and now it looks like he may have some real problems on his hand. Because Melania is serious about these lawsuits. Melania has won, actually, multiple lawsuits, as has President Trump. They're on an absolute tear. Alex, in the first term, I think Melania won a defamation suit against the Daily Mail. Now, what's going to happen, what happened here at the Daily Beast is the lawyers say, retract the article, take it all down. This is clearly defamatory. And the way you prove that it's defamatory is you must prove malice. How do you prove malice? You prove that somebody is knowingly printing false things about you. So you present the facts. This is how they normally go. You present the facts. You give them an opportunity to retract and apologize, and the matter is settled. I believe Melania has actually brought these cases forward and has won huge. Here we go. This is from 8 years ago. Melania Trump accepts Daily Mail damages and apology in libel case. First Lady paid damages and legal costs in a $3 million suit by the UK's paper, claiming that she provided services beyond simply modeling. So they called Melania Trump a prostitute. That's what they did. And they paid dearly for it, millions and millions of dollars. And so these kind of things can and should be won by the First Lady. And so Hunter Biden, boy howdy, Hunter Biden's in it today. Let's read. First Lady Melania Trump is putting Hunter Biden on $1 billion notice over what she claims are false and defamatory and disparaging and inflammatory statements made about her, demanding he immediately remove and retract the content and issue an apology or face legal action, Fox News Digital has learned. Fox News Digital exclusively obtained the letter that Alejandro Brito, attorney serving as litigation counsel for the First Lady, sent to Hunter Biden and his attorney Abe Lowell. Brito demanded that Biden immediately retract false and defamatory and disparaging inflammatory statements about Ms. Trump, which were contained in a video interview with Channel 5, Andrew Callahan, who posted on YouTube early in August. Fox News Digital reached out to Channel 5 for comment and did not receive a full response. Failure to comply will leave Mrs. Trump with no choice but to pursue any and all legal rights and remedies available for her to recover overwhelming financial and reputational harm that you have caused her to suffer. In the video interview titled Hunter Biden Returns earlier in August, the former son claimed Epstein introduced Melania to Trump. The connections are like so wide and deep. Biden also claimed that Jeffrey Epstein introduced Melania, and that's how Melania and the First Lady and the President met. These are false, disparaging, defamatory, inflammatory statements, extremely salacious, that have been widely disseminated throughout various digital mediums, Brito wrote. Indeed, the video has since been republished by various media outlets, journalists, and political commentators with millions of social media followers, as disseminated this defamatory statement therein tens of millions of people worldwide. Brito added, consequently, you have caused Ms. Trump suffer overwhelming financial and reputational harm. Brito says that Biden's source for the false statements is a serial fabulist, Michael Wolff, whose lies are published by the Daily Beast in an article Melania Trump very involved in Epstein scandal. Following the receipt of our cease and desist demand letter a week ago, the Daily Beast issued an apology to Ms. Trump and retracted the false and defamatory statements contained in the article by deleting it in its entirety. Despite this, you have unjustifiably relied on Mr. Wolff's false, defamatory, disparaging information and statements about Ms. Trump to maliciously elected to publish them. Brito warned that Biden that he lacks any viable defense and overwhelming reputational financial harm First Lady to suffer. The timing of this video is evident that it underscores the actual malice behind the decision. This is what must be proven. In a defamatory case, you must be proven that you are knowingly publishing false statements. Given your vast history of trading on names of others, including your surname, talking to Hunter Biden here, for your personal benefit, it is obvious that you publish these false and defamatory statements about Mrs. Trump in order to bring attention to yourself. Oh boy. Brito demanded that on behalf of the First Lady, Biden immediately issue a full retraction of the video and all other false, defamatory, misleading statements about Ms. Trump in a conspicuous manner as they were originally published. Oh boy. And then he says that if you do not comply with the above by August 7th, 2025. Okay, August 7th. Well, that would have been a week ago. Okay, yikes. All right. Then Ms. Trump will be left with no alternative but to enforce her legal and equitable rights to expressly reserved and are not waived, including legal action over $1 billion in damages. You are on notice. Holy cannoli. Source close to the matter told Fox News Digital that Biden did not comply with the request set as deadline. The source said Biden and his team leaked the letter from the First Lady's attorney to a friendly reporter and shows how deeply concerned they are about Hunter's serious liability for spreading defamatory lies. Goodness. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and see how Hunter Biden has responded to this. Here's Hunter Biden's response to the letter that was published. Let's go.
Presidential litigation has arrived. It's lawsuit time. In my hand is a legal demand letter addressed to Mr. Hunter Biden from the First Lady of the United States, demanding a retraction of Channel 5's video called Hunter Biden Returns, in which Mr. Biden here makes some speculative comments about the relationship between Jeffrey Epstein, Melania Trump, and Donald Trump.
Okay, well, they knew each other well. They spent an enormous time together. According to his biographer, is that Jeffrey Epstein introduced Melania. That's how Melania and the First Lady and the President met.
Really?
Yeah.
Epstein made the intro.
Yeah, according to Michael Wolff.
Yeah.
And so I only can go by what people are saying, and I don't know.
He didn't make these claims out of nowhere. They come from another journalist named Michael Wolff, who is a biographer that actually spoke to Jeffrey Epstein. But now here we are. And I've got $1 billion document in my hands because Mrs. Trump is seeking $1 billion in damages if we don't take the video down and if Hunter here doesn't issue a formal apology to Mrs. Trump. So now we're here maybe to give you the platform to apologize to the First Lady for your statements that you made about her possible connection to Jeffrey Epstein.
That's not going to happen.
Donald Trump has won a series of laws. I mean, he's on a generational run when it comes to all of the lawsuits that Trump has won. I mean, Klein, do we even have all these loaded? They're like, maybe we can just blister through them. These are not idle threats, man. President Trump scoring $36 million settlement. Donald Trump with a $15 million settlement. ABC News, the AP, CNN, CBS. There are so many different settlements, even from large social media platforms like Meta, $25 million. From Facebook to Trump. Wild. Go from deplatforming him and libeling him to paying him millions of dollars. They should call it the fake news wing of the Trump presidential library. So not only has Melania won these cases, but Donald Trump is on a generational tear against much larger, much more elite, and much smarter legal teams than Hunter Biden has. Holy smokes, we got to see the temerity of Hunter Biden's legal team over the last couple of years. It's not good. It's not great. Biden's own DOJ was about to put Hunter Biden away for life. Jonathan Turley on Fox News saying, careful about this one. You could be very cooked here. Let's go.
Here's the statement on behalf of the lawyer for the First Lady. Failure to comply. She wants him to retract the statement, okay? Failure to comply will leave Mrs. Trump in no choice but to pursue any and all legal rights and remedies available to her to recover the overwhelming financial and reputational harm that you have caused her to suffer. They call this extremely salacious. Retract it now. And I think Hunter Biden was on a YouTube show just yesterday, perhaps, and he said, in response, blank that. Does he pull the words back?
Well, there's in the notice letter they said they'll be seeking $1 billion, and I can say right now without discovery he doesn't have it. That's a lot of paintings that he would have to move, and their value has gone down dramatically since his father left office. The fact is that the First Lady has succeeded in getting multiple news outlets to retract this story. They really go after the source, this author named Wolf, who's been repeatedly challenged in terms of the accuracy of things that he has written about the Trump family, the Trump administration. Hunter Biden is known to be in tough financial straits. He was suing people left and right, including for defamation, as sort of a scorched earth approach when his father was president.